Run the lights up. Share the live. I need y'all to share the live. Ladies, tonight, I'm going to do my little workout at the same time. Get all over with. You got some poses. H5's on, baby. Oh, these are our shoes. You know this is our shoes? Yeah, this is our shoes. Yeah. We want them all day today. Had to show off today and let people know. Ain't nothing simple about us. Big Hulk Nation, man. It's gonna be my next tattoo. Oh, that's how I'm serious about this. Now, I already got the king with my crown on my side. Getting the Hulk off of here. I'm getting KH50B. Yeah, this is my brand. This is me. This is what I do. All right, come on. Let me know y'all coming in. Keep running those lights up. Tonight is ladies' night. We're gonna play one more song. We're gonna play one more song, baby.
You know what the number one killer in this country is?
Who? Number one killer.
A wise man once said,
number one killer.
However, the way it's being marketed to us, the portion.
The thing that's supposed to be giving us life is the thing that's killing us. Oh. For y'all young folk, y'all don't know nothing about this. I love when you call me Big King, baby. Don't call me Papa. I got a dog. Love it when you call me Big King, baby. Hands in the air. You don't care. You in your 20s don't know nothing about this. I love it when you call me Big King, baby. Act right. The show is better, huh? Ladies' night tonight. We're almost ready, baby. We're almost ready. Gotta do it the baby. Woo, them K5, baby. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Don't run. Don't run. All right. Woo. That's a little workout dance. Come on, y'all run them likes up. Run them likes up. Boy, I tell you, the business page. Y'all ain't got no fingers and y'all hate me. 2000.6. That's how y'all do it on the main page. Thank you. All right, doctor. All right, baby. How you doing? I girl, you be singing. You sing the house down. Saved, sanctified, and for the Holy Ghost. Yes, she is, baby. All right, tonight is ladies' night, and listen, this is what I'm talking about. I kind of brought this up on yesterday, talking about the importance of women dealing with men who mentally have the lack of stability. Unfortunately, you didn't know that when you first met them. When they first wooed you. That tells you how old I am. And now you discovered it. Feelings have gotten involved. What do? I know a lot of people in my counseling over the years have just left them high and dry and abandoned them. And let me tell you what that does. That perpetuates the problem for the next person. And then someone who did that before you perpetuated the problem to you. So we keep on passing the buck, women, I'm talking to you, keep on passing the buck on helping the man to be at a place where he needs to be if you stop trying to be his helpmate and start to be his helpmeet. Let me show you something. Just work with me. Before you start bashing me and throwing me all these little whatever you want to throw me. Hold on. Because I do know what I'm talking about. Just so happen to be one who have over 30 years as a relationship counselor. Just so happen to pastor over 30 years. So I know Bible. This is what everybody's Bible say, whether you're a person who subscribes into it or not. Genesis 2:18. The Lord said it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a help meet, M-E-E-T, not help mate, M-A-T-E. Okay. One is in relationship. A helpmate is a person who is in relationship with the other person. Has relationship, dating, not the fishing line. Oh yeah, no, that's not a fishing line. No. When I do that's the lasso. That's when I grab you, bang, and pull you in. Let me get to it. Good evening, Andrea. Let me see some of these comments. Some of y'all come great. Good evening, Chicago. What's up? All right, Memphis. Dimples, how you doing? Everybody's California. Come on, that's right. Bring them all in. Invite. Share the live. Y'all hit the hearts over here on my business page. Y'all, I ain't participating at all. IG, where y'all at? Wait a minute, did I hit live? Oh, shoot. That's why IG ain't saying that. IG ain't saying that because I didn't even hit the live on them. Hold on, we got to catch them up, y'all. Hold on now. Over here on Facebook, hit the hearts. Show them some faces. Because I know y'all supposed to get angry. Might as well get happy now, get angry later. All right. I think sometimes we don't get a full understanding. What's up, Montgomery? We don't get a full understanding, Juanita, of scripture sometimes. We don't like to sometimes apply it into our life, especially for those that have no longer subscribed to Christianity. You know, white men have made a religion that controls all niggas across America. Gotcha. I don't know how we give white people that much credit, but if that's what you subscribe to, no problem. I still believe that he's the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. I'm going to believe that till I die. Because especially 2 nights ago when I was about to have a massive heart attack, I just told y'all about, some of y'all don't know, so you won't hear about nobody else. Yes, I almost had a massive heart attack. I had to get MS out here, everything, and God spared my life. They said if I would have let go of that main pumping nerve that goes into my artery, I would have been dead. Y'all wouldn't be seeing me here. So I know when I couldn't call on no one else, when I called on God, he did what he always does, and that he healed, saved, and delivered me for such a time as this. It told me that I have a lot of work to yet do. My time is nowhere near to be up. I just take him at his word. All right. I think sometimes we get a misunderstanding that the role that you women are to play in men's life is every man tries to make you their mate. Because they don't understand the power of first making you their meat, M-E-E-T. The two differences is the mate is sleep with you, have sex with you, have children with you, have relations with you, marry you, blah, 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 blah. M-E-E-T means I allow you now to come in, discover what it is that I cannot do on my own alone, because it's not good for men to be alone. And I allow you the vulnerable place in my life before sleeping with you, marrying you, giving you kids, doing all this stuff, to be able to help me meet what's been assigned to me for my purpose of life, that whoever now is in my life, that assignment becomes my assignment, which becomes our assignment, the family assignment. And what happens is, y'all better share this because you need your girlfriend, mama, sister, cousin, niece, and all to hear this. What happens is women have gotten to a place, because we live in Isaiah 4:1, where there's 7 women to 1 man, so there's a desperation of having a real alpha man in your life. Y'all niggas out here trying to be an alpha, and it's not an alpha, tricking these women. These women now are awake, and they know you're a delta, they know you're a Charlie, and they know you're a beta, because you have no qualities of an alpha. Now women have got to this desperation to where they want to pass the meat part and go to the mate part themselves, because they either want to be married, tired of being alone, want to have companionship, tired of hanging out with the girls, tired of dating their girlfriends, who now they have turned into a real girlfriend, because now I can't get stuck, so I might as well do the lick. Yo, it's just happened. That's just facts. That's nothing I'm making up. I got 4,000 cases. And if it offends you, you're on the wrong live. This is a live that exhorts, uplifts, encourages, and speaks the truth about the fact, from church to the streets and from the streets to the church and everything in between. So now you're tired of all that. You really want to have your king, your man, your family. And the only way to be able to do it, you're going to have to do some major compromises in some areas that you don't feel that it's fair to compromise. And I will applaud you that it's not. But when, where, and how do we stop the cycle if who helped start the cycle, women? I didn't say you're responsible. I said you are a part of helping to start the cycle, won't take their part, but want the man to take his part. And both of y'all are fighting about parts that are not yours to be debating over. You supposed to do you, boo. He supposed to do him. And then y'all come together and solve this problem, not in its totality, but at least it is reasonable. What's reasonable now? How do we handle this lack of maturity reasonably without the woman continually being hurt over and over and over again? And the guy keeps on dealing with abandonment, rejection, and displacement from one person to the next person. Because as you all want to say men are dogs because we go sleep with any and everything, well, you got to remember, we ain't jacking off. We're not masturbating, ladies. So if we're sleeping in everything, 9 times out of 10, we sleep with another woman who is of your kind, of your creation, of your tribe. They're made of you. All women are made equal, though you all are different in your identities and fingerprints and personalities. You still come from the same cloth and cloth maker. So when you then abandon us, displace us, dismiss us, and passes us to the next, then we become like dogs that will lie anywhere when we was a man trying to lay with you. Preach, nigga. So in the end of the day, it is when I can lay with you, why can you not then take the assignment to make sure that what you're laying with is mentally developed to handle the lay? You don't even know if the man can even lay right mentally. You worried about him stroking and breaking your back. You don't know what's in his mind because you're not willing to help meet the assignment that's bigger than you. That's just the facts. You got to stop being damn selfish, woman, because life, unfortunately, is not built around you. Life, brethren, you got to stop being selfish, men. Life is not built around you. Life is built around y'all. And I will give dominion to you all, both male and female. He gave dominion over everything, not one another, but over everything that exists outside of the two. So the assignment of the man was to carry out the mission of God. Could not do it alone because the mission of God comes with a heavy burden and it comes with a heavy price. Gave him a help meet. Not a person just to see naked, because when they first got created, they were naked and knew it not. So you want a man to stop seeing you for how you present yourself in your sexuality and sensuality, your figure, then stop presenting yourself like you a mate and start presenting yourself like you someone that can help meet. Well, I'm talking good. My cash app is DRMLC. Yeah, somebody put the cash app up. Yeah, we at church this Sunday. You might as well. You ain't tired and gave offering in a long time. You better give it to the right one, which is me. Yes, that's right. Because I'm teaching you. You better learn. And the Bible says that kind of not robbery when I give you that it's spiritual. If I ask you for that, but it's natural. I use the thing Bible. I'm giving that to Jesus. He the one who wrote it. Anyway, I'm in my flow because guess what? I'm supposed to be dead. That thing shot up. I'm supposed to be dead Friday night. Saturday morning at 1:46 a.m. I told you I'm just act the fool. And I told every knucklehead preacher, male or female, that's been preaching lies and been manipulating the people in the pulpit, I'm coming for your head. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. It stops. We are no longer perpetuating the lies of the pulpit. It stops. I don't care if you don't agree with it in the Bible. I don't care if you want Old Testament, New Testament. If it's in that word, we're preaching it or stop preaching. I'm coming after you. Point making period. Shut down city. You're going to stop this foolishness because people are woke and they want the truth. And the truth is, man, you have an assignment. You have something bigger than a purpose. You have an assignment to tend to what you have been created for, to be in the likeness and the image of God in the earth. The only God that most people are going to see in the earth is the God in you, point blank in period. That's why we are kings, not all but some. And the some are the ones who have been God called, not people applauded. They applauded Saul to his position of king, but God called David to his position of king. So now the position has to have a help meet, not just a help mate, not somebody who's going to walk around and be proud to be a queen. Queen yourself down for a second, because we don't need your title. We need your ability. We need your brain. We don't need your body. We don't need the first thing you're trying to show us is that you're sexy. We know that. We saw you. We came at you, and we saw we got. But what do we get? Because if you can't help me sit down and strategize the plan to build, because all you did was come with a hand out and not a hand up, then I picked wrong. And forgive me. Sorry, you're not passing me on. You got to go. Because you can't be the right one for me. Because you have no plan. If I ask you what is the plan that you have brought to the table, I wonder what it is that you would say. We'll get to that tomorrow. But tonight, I want to know that when you discover now that you have now gotten involved with a person, now you don't got some feelings, and he is not mentally at the place to be able to do some of these things I'm talking about, but he's good at other areas. Ladies, please, let's talk. Come on. What do you do with a man who is not able to have the mental stability that is needed to have a healthy relationship? I didn't say he was toxic. I didn't say he was beating the hell out of you. I just said there's some areas in his brain that's not fully developed. Because nobody would take time. Mama didn't take time. Auntie didn't take time. And I know you ain't trying to raise nobody's child. I'm not asking you to. I'm asking you, your grown man who's in your life, whether it be your man, your father, your brother, your nephew, your cousin, whoever matters in your life, what are y'all doing with the mental stability of the men in your life? How do you guys handle it? Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Because every one of you women got a mentally disturbed man in your life that is double-minded in all of his ways. He is not stable. And the sad part of it is, it's not his fault alone. It's not his fault alone. We can no longer be holding people accountable to something that people did not want to teach them how to be. If there's some manipulators, we're not talking about them. I'm talking about the genuine guys that y'all know came in your life, but because you didn't want to take on the task, you passed them on, perpetuating the issue. Tell me, please, because you keep asking for good men, can I share something with you? We can't be made before we get to you. The whole point of a good man is he comes as a man and he becomes better with you as your man. What are you doing to make sure your man's mental capacity is there to become better? Or you just want your back broke and squirt? So what are you bringing? How do you deal with a man who is mentally not stable? Are you saying stress-free? So how do you make him stress-free? If he is mentally unstable, how do you make him stress-free when the truth is, women, y'all get this out your head, that you don't bring stress? You are a liar. You're human. Every human being brings drama. Every human being brings stress. So stop that. I don't know who told y'all that lie. I'm dispelling it. You can't even prove to me that you don't bring stress, but I can prove that you can, that you do. You stressing me right now. Yes, you is, because you're in my life. There's a certain degree of stress when you embrace another human, because you're not what I always want, like, and feel, because you. So I have to adapt, and adaptability is stressful. So stop saying I don't bring stress. Yes, you do. How do you handle the mind of the person who's not stable? Because even that attitude is stressful when you're thinking, oh, so you don't bring no stress? Well, what the hell was this all that you brought? This is stressful. Well, not to me. Nigga, it ain't you that's stressed. Okay, reassure him that you're there for him and that he needs to get help. I like that. And many have tried that. But what happens when he pops back at you saying, I ain't first go get no help, boom, boom? Because sometimes the help that you're saying he needs, he's been trained that we're crazy if we go see a psychiatrist. How do you teach him that that's not crazy? How do you unlearn him to learn? Y'all come on, y'all come on, y'all. We're gonna have to work, because relationship is work. Relationship ain't just jumping up and down on you. Oh, you full of stress? Okay, okay, well, okay, all right. You want us to pray for you? I don't mind stopping. We can pause this. The stress is a part of life that we have to deal with, and stress causes. Let me share something with you. Every one of y'all, because all of y'all gonna have a man like this, and all of y'all dealing. Every one of y'all online, including me, deal with stress. I'm dealing with stress right now. I have to see what stress is. Stress is the maker and the developing of something greater than your capacity. So when you take a rubber band and you put it, you're stretching it, you're putting it to a stress point. And as more you keep on stuffing things in it, it gets larger and larger. And it almost gets to a place where it snaps. If you pay attention, you won't let it, because you'll know how far it can go. And then you start pulling things out that's not necessary to make it not be functional. So the way that you deal with stress is you allow it to get you to your maximum point, because it's making something, it's building you to become a bigger capacitor of things that God is trying to put in your life. That's why you feel the stress, because stress stretches. Stress stretches. Stress stretches. It's digging, is making you bigger, because God's trying to put some stuff. But he's monitoring what he said. I would not put too much upon you that you cannot bear. So he knows how much stress he can stretch you to. And just like it was when you started feeling the aches and pains of growing, the body, the joints hurting, ooh, I'm hurting, because you were growing, You're feeling the stretch of the stress. Don't worry about it. That's not your problem to say, oh my God, I'm supposed to break. He knows when you're breaking. Let him continue to stretch you beyond your ability. You've never been in this place. It's new territory. Thank God, because new territory, new adventures, new outcome, new possibilities. Insane, once again, is to keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Crazy is to dare to do something that's out of the box and expect greater things to happen because you're not repeating your old habits. Talk, boy. So I am not insane, but I'm damn well crazy. I'm crazy enough to believe that my life is going to be better going than my life would be if I go back. I'm not repeating back. Okay? All right. No, the women is not the head, and that's the part we're dealing with. That's the part that y'all have had a misunderstanding. Go to Genesis 2:18 and read exactly what it says. It never called the women a help, M-A-T-E, which means she is in companionship and relationship. It called it an M-E-E-T. It's going to blow you away. It's in your Bible. I don't care what Bible you got. It's in the King James Version. Go there. Like I tell you, I don't ever talk about nothing that I ain't mastered. And I am a scholar, and I've been preaching over 32 years. I've been pastoring over 30 years. So I ain't teaching you some weird old stuff. Actually, my number one seller is called Adam and Eve. This relationship pamphlet that we have out. See, that's the problem. Y'all think that you was designed by God just to be a helpmate. And that's the reason why you don't understand later on down in Genesis when he gives the authority of what you're supposed to replenish, subdue, multiply. You're supposed to be able to go together and have dominion. Okay. So there's only two things that he mentions about you sexually that you should be doing to reproduce children. The rest of it is dominating, conquering, and ruling. And all the things that God told them, not just him, but them to do. The woman was to help him meet, not help him just mate. Read it. I just read it to you. Genesis 2:18. God looked at the man and said, it ain't good for you to be by yourself. And don't read it in no revised version. Read it in the old school King James Version. And I will make you a help, M-E-E-T, not M-A-T-E. That's the problem. Y'all too busy trying to be a mate, and you don't have the ability to meet. And you can't mate what you can't meet. You know what some folk do? Y'all don't even know how to properly meet one another without coming into the relationship, coming into the greeting and meeting, already displaying the goods of what I'm supposed to get, or what you about to have. So yeah, we're taught to put forth the best foot. I got you. But your best foot ought not be an advertisement of what I'm going to get. Where I get distracted, that I'm worried about that I'm not worried about because I know how beautiful you are. That drew me. But I need to know, does your mental have the ability to deal with my responsibility? Because you can only sex me so far. You cannot sex me to success. Your cooch will never be that good. And I like that too, because some of y'all are now coming to, come on, there you go. There you go. Because let me share something with you. Ladies, you got to figure out something about this. I'm going to tell you this. This is going to make sense to you. This is going to make sense to you. Trust me. Some of y'all cannot be a psychiatrist, psychologist, and the wife at the same time, because if you get the damage, sometimes you can't be the one to reverse it. You're going to have to get to who he listened to. His boy, his mom, his dad, somebody, to convince him that he needs professional help to start dealing with some of these sociological, psychological, and inability of communicating with vulnerability to the person he's willing to sleep with. So I'm supposed to deal with these men. Stop going up in women that you don't feel that you can be vulnerable with. We've strapped it up so much that we think we're safe with the strap. Bro, herpes can go through a condom. Ask your doctor. AIDS can go through a condom. AIDS molecule is so small that even the lacing and the lining of a condom, plastic, rubber, other sheepskin, whatever, it goes through that. So your strapping up ain't protecting you from disease. It's supposed to keep your cum, which is thicker molecule, from getting out and getting her pregnant. It don't protect her to get back in. And if you're deep stroking it the right way, you're gonna go past the tip where the condom has the ring on it, and it's gonna hit your penis. That's your herpes. It's gonna hit your penis. Now the juice that slid in between the penis and the rubber, and now it went down and worked its way down. And all it takes is just a little to get in. You got clapped on the ring, everything. So no. Boy, yeah. Talk, King. I'm trying. Oh yes, have a good evening. Have a good evening. I'm trying. You got to be able to figure out a way, woman, to deal with the mental okay. So let's go here. So you kind of peeped your man out, and you know that financially he's not mentally capable to deal with more than 2 or 3 bills. You know, when he was by himself, you don't have to do it 2 or 3 bills. You done came in, now it's 10 bills. That's just too overwhelming. So how do you train, teach, develop, and help him meet that he has the ability to do that, but he won't communicate. He won't share that with you. He's stressing out. He's mad. He's angry because he can pay his 2 or 3 bills, but now to come on, you got to sit him down, and even if you got to draw it out or write it out, say, hey, I kind of see that when we text, you flow a little bit better than when we talk. So text it to him, because he might be at that generation where he'll text with more understanding than he can talk about the understanding, because that's a safe place for him. Draw it out, write it down, say, hey, I came with my 5, you had your 3, that's 8. But I'm not dumping my 5 on you. Do you understand? I was paying my 5 before you came. You were paying your 3 before I came. I'm just saying we're merging it all together in your head and your heart. But understand we're also merging the resources together. And I'm not trying to add no more to the 5 I brought until we eliminate these 5. Like I'm asking you not to bring no more than the 3. And that will relieve him of the pressure, because sometimes men automatically think that you all are requiring of us to carry your load that you bring in by making these little comments that I need somebody to help me deal with this load. I need a man that's not going to be afraid that every now and then if I call and ask, can you break me off $500 to be able to pay the rent over here, that he ain't talking about, well, I got to pay your rent, boom, boom, boom. Well, let me back up with that in the first place. Stop asking him to pay your rent where you live and he don't live. Why don't both of y'all evacuate y'all both apartments, since y'all still humping and screwing one another anyway? So throw that out the window about, oh, we ain't supposed to be shacking, we ain't supposed to be sleeping with one another either. So since you're breaking that law, you broke all laws. That's the part y'all don't understand. You can't just do and select what sin you're going to do and think God will wink on it. No. Once you break one, you're breaking them all. So you might as well go ahead and just move in together. Go ahead, go down to the courthouse, make it legal, move in together, have it all now. You ain't got to have $500 for your place, because now it's y'all place, and both y'all income should be able to handle taking care of y'all place. It is not fair for him to be paying or for you to be paying for a place that is not yours on a lease or on a contract. Because if y'all break up, neither one of y'all can go down to the court of law and charge either one for the payments that you paid and get anything out of it, because by law, your name was not on the lease. It's called a gift now. You cannot prove unless you have a receipt to show that it was a loan. Then yes, I'll loan you, but you're going to sign this receipt of saying it's a loan and not a gift. Outside of that, the court of law on a federal to state level, know your laws. If you're a king, you know the law of your land. Then you cannot get recompensated when you take him to civil court to say you've been paying his rent for a whole year. It don't matter if it's been out of account. It's been a whole year called gifts. So ladies, we are dealing with men that can't deal with certain stresses. You trying to be his mate. Bible says be his meat, M-E-E-T. You trying to be his M-A-T-E. And some of y'all have become his M-E-A-T. And M-E-A-T and M-A-T-E is a violation of what God told you to be, which is M-E-E-T. And here goes the problem. When you only would deal with a man from a mate and not a meat place, you cannot then put any blame or hurt towards what you have inquired, have gained, because you played your position wrong. You too busy. I'm just a blasted. Now I'm gonna lose a lot of y'all. Some of y'all already said bye to me. Okay, bye. I mean, the facts is the fact. You the one by yourself trying to figure out what the heck is going on with these niggas in this world. I'm trying to tell you from a man's point of view. You don't want to listen. Keep on dealing with the same cycle. I'm not even trying to talk to women who ain't trying to solve the problem. Anyone who's cheerleading the problem going on, I told you, get off the line. I don't need you. I need women who's going to help solve this issue. And don't put it on the preacher, don't put it on the father, don't put it on the man, because they're not sleeping with us. They're sleeping with you. Why are you trying to be a queen and you ain't even got us, because that's the mate part. You ain't even found out what you have to meet as a woman. See, before she became Eve, read your Bible in chapter number 2. She wasn't even called Eve in chapter 1 or 2. She didn't get the name Eve until chapter 3. Chapter 2, she's still called woman, which means meet the need of the man. How do I meet? Not through sex. You ain't his mate yet. They still naked and don't know it. And no, that don't mean that you want him to make love to your mind and your brain. We talked about that already. You be that goofy if you want to. It is a question that I'm asking that I'm still trying to get an answer from the women, because it's ladies' night tonight. You got a man that's not stable in his mind. You discover it. Tell me, how do you handle it? Because if you keep abandoning him, I ain't going to deal with that. That ain't my responsibility. You are perpetuating the problem. You are helping the next sister to go through some hell. Like the last sister helped you go through your hell. Sisters, when do y'all stop doing this? Oh, y'all ain't going to like it. When do y'all stop doing this to yourself? Oh. The question simply is, you have a man. You done now caught feelings for him. You love him. You have discovered through the process of your relationship that he does not have the ability to have a stable mind in major areas that will help the relationship to be better. He's not narcissistic. He's not an abuser. He's just not developed in certain areas because of his past upbringings or whatever. He got to you somehow, undeveloped. You done fell in love with him. You really care about him, but now you have discovered he mentally ain't all the way there like he's supposed to be. Do you, one, do what most women do, abandon him, push him out your life, get rid of him, sabotage the relationship, or do you figure out how to help him meet that area of his life so he can become a better man and a better covering for the family? What do y'all do? I need to know, because I know my 4,000 cases show me y'all be leaving these niggas high and dry. Now they become niggas for real. Please help me before I start crying. I ain't got this problem, but I'm just trying to figure out what they'll do. And guess what? You're supposed to lose your seat. That's another thing. Like I told y'all, and there's no shade against you. Just hear me out. Most women have been programmed to be the mates, M-A-T-E. Bible says you're M-E-E-T. Don't worry about losing yourself. You'll get lost once you become a mate. You are not a mate. Unfortunately, you have become a very expensive booty call because you done moved in and you dealing with all this stuff. He hitting you, having sex, y'all get kids. Y'all ain't even bonded or nothing. And now you done bonded with something that ain't stable. The thing is this, if you don't figure out how to address it, you're going to either lose a damn good man in other areas of your life. You're going to end up getting hurt from a man who snaps. You're going to end up, and I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about he's just going to do some sabotageable things. He's going to do some stuff that's hurtful. He's going to say some stuff that's hurtful. He's going to cheat on you. He's going to do some crazy stuff. And then you're going to feel like the fool. And that's why women, you have to fight. Well, I try to talk. Keep trying. Figure it out. Relationships come with work. And what better ground to till in? but the ground you love in. What better person than to give your all to than the person who, when you're done doing the hard work, if you do it right, you got to have some kind of faith to believe that if I sow good seed into good ground, I will then get a good harvest. Some of y'all, the reason why you scared is because you took your good seed and the nigga you sowed in 5-10 years was never good ground. You missed all the red flags. You missed every sign. Now the good nigga here, but he got some things mentally that is not his fault, that he just don't know. And maybe if somebody would sit down and take a firm stand, it says no longer is the cooch your priority. Nigga, sit down and let's talk while you ain't putting 2 + 2 and getting 4. Now, if you don't know it, you just don't know it. And boom, I love you if you keep on coming out with 5 and 6 from 2 + 2 being 4. I'm here unconditionally, but I don't need you to walk around here like that no more. Let's figure out what is in your brain that's not calculating 2 + 2 is 4. And if it's a learning deficiency, let's address it. I'm not a professional. I'm a professional wife. I'm not a professional in the mind. So let's go seek help and let's go together. And let's make sure we don't tell nobody else in the family because it ain't none of their business. We're going to go and we're going to figure this out. And like one of my sons, they figured out that it wasn't a learning disability. He had a visual disability. He can't read black words on white paper. He has to have a yellow film. So my baby, who's getting ready to get set back, when we end up having the right doctors to view every area of his life, we found out through the optometrist that he has color deficiency. That if you put a yellow film on top of his paper, he sees clearly and his dyslexia don't kick in. Then he goes from being a D student to a straight A student his junior and senior year. But as parents, got to put some work in so that when he come to y'all ain't got to do what the hell we're supposed to be doing. But if we had neglected him, he bumping you, you're going to have to figure out, put some damn yellow paper over the white thing so you can read. Y'all want to see me? No. I got you here. Come on. Talk to me now. Because some of y'all got some incapacitated mentally men. Your daddy, your brother, your cousin. I ain't just talking about your husband or your boyfriend, your new thing. Some of y'all got a father who ain't mentally compatible to be able to handle certain things at a certain level of thinking. How do you help your father? That ain't hereditary. Like it's not hereditary how your body is. Your skin color, hereditary. Your height, hereditary. Your good looks, hereditary. You're ugly because your mom and daddy probably was. I don't know. But your body, work it out, you'll get a booty in order. You ain't got to go back. Work it out, you'll get a butt. Work it out, you'll get abs. Work it out, you'll get a body at 53 years old that you didn't have at 18. Work it out. Yeah. The mind, work it out. It's not hereditary that you are ignorant. Ignorance is the lack of knowledge. It's not what us black folk used to always use as a derogatory. You stupid. No, it means you just don't know. If I don't know, who then will help me to learn? And here it is, woman. You waiting for him to ask for help, and your man ain't built to ask, because he don't know that it's okay to ask. Because what you don't know about your man, because you didn't date him long enough before you decided to sleep with him and marry him, is that he was always told, don't you ask no questions, do what I tell you to do. You don't say nothing, you don't ask me nothing, you just do. So now, he done heard this all his life, that when he gets wrong, he don't ask. So you wait for a while. If he just asked, he didn't come from that environment. He might not even know how to ask. Because all of his life before getting to you, he was told not to ask. He was told just to do. See, you don't know these things because you're trying to be a mate before you was a meat. And now you're a mate that's trying to meet. And you should have meet before you became a mate. Read your Bible. You do Bible. If y'all stop running from the Bible, you might be having a better chance of life. Yeah. Stop trying to do this new way and this weird way. I want to be treated like a queen. No, you haven't even got past meat. M-E-E-T. You have become my M-E-A-T. You don't let me eat you like a piece of steak. And now you're trying to be my M-A-T-E, my mate, that you're my partner, my friend, the person with me, my boo thing. But when it sits down to having some quality conversation, you can't help me meet the assignment that he keeps downloading in my head. See, some of y'all don't even realize how important your man is. God got his hand on him, even if he ain't doing God's will right now. Because 99.9% of every person that did God's will wasn't doing it in the beginning when God called him. Noah was drunk. Moses was the killer. Adam disobeyed. Abraham lied. Must I keep going on? Yeah, Paul was a killer. Saul definitely was a killer. Peter was a cusser and a cutter with Jesus. Right beside the man. You mother slasher. Peter, yeah. What you doing? You know, you told me to go buy these swords, Jesus. Stop playing. You know I ain't saved. Yeah, Peter, but God, leave, man. You live by the sword, be healed. You die by it. I told you to buy them. I ain't told you to use them. Peter, put the swords up. And stop cussing. What y'all want? Come here, Judas. Kiss me. All right, y'all here. What? Okay, come on. Yeah, Peter, you come on too. God, y'all get shoot. Embarrassing me in front of all these folks. Peter get around the campfire. Ain't you one of them that follow him? Nah. Stop talking. Go around another part of the campfire. He watching. Peter just can't wait. Peter lurking. Peter working. Peter got that other sword. And you know, he was told by Jesus to go buy 2 swords. Read the Bible. Peter didn't. Peter wasn't going to get no swords. Peter got hands. Jesus said, Peter, how many swords you got? He said, got 1. He said, go get 2. Go get 2 of them. Peter got his hand on the swords, like he just walking by. So ain't you the one that was with him? Calm down, bro. Switches for snitches. Calm it down now. Hey, I know you. Who? Me? Yeah. You one of them. One of who? That fuck. Say something one more time. Open your mouth. Open. Sits down by a lady. He just waiting for somebody to pop off with Jesus. They questioning Jesus. They going off. People like, that gorilla is ready to go, boy. He ready to get him. Lady says, hey, huh? I know you. What? You Peter. Yeah. Yeah, you was with him. You mother Uncle Helfrey. I know your son of a man. Get up. Peter cussed that woman out so bad that the rooster started to crow. Jesus looked at him and he remembered what Jesus said. Now, if Peter himself, who is the establisher of the New Testament church, can cuss and cut ears off in Jesus' face, y'all niggas think y'all doing behind his back when his eyes is in all places, but in Jesus' natural face, and not give a dog about how the church felt. Y'all sitting here trying to be great wonders and impress us. You better be you, boo, because Jesus know who you are. You got a man who ain't doing no God's will at all, but God keep downloading him every night, and he ain't got the mental capacity to understand a dang thing God's saying. How do you women handle him? Why am I seeing them on Facebook and IG and on my other pages? Why is this page right here? Thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Good evening. How you doing? Love. I made these pink diamonds. These are my new shoes. These are the Hope 5s. Yeah, these are the King Hope 5. I'll just go to another topic because y'all women ain't want to answer my question. I guess I'll just go to another topic. But let's just talk about what y'all want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that. These are the new King Hope 5s. They are for sale. Not these. These are mine one-on-one. But I made a whole line for women. Go to the website. Y'all gonna like it. I made a red bottoms for y'all women, and I made the new pink bottoms for y'all women. These are the orange bottoms for men. Yellowish orange. The yellow and orange kind of mixed together. So instead of just having red bottoms, I'm making new bottoms. I'm calling them different bottoms. Yeah. We ain't gonna just make red bottoms popular. I made what they call pink bottoms. I made some orange, yellow bottoms. Yes. So ladies, go to our website. Those shoes are for sale. I created some for y'all and also created some for men.
Y'all gonna like them. They hot, they fire. KH5, King Hulk 50. It's called the KH5 line. When I turn 60, it's gonna be called the KH6. Y'all like them? Nice. So can we get back to the subject, ladies? Y'all gonna help the brother out? Y'all gonna tell me how y'all supposed to handle a man who don't have the ability to mentally have the capacity to deal with what you bring with to the relationship, and that's why y'all so frustrated. That's why your relationship ain't working. That's why you're trying to sabotage it. That's why you wish he be gone. He ain't going nowhere, because that's your assignment. You done went and became a mate way too fast and too soon. And now it's time for you to help him meet his God-given creation. And you don't want to do nothing but abandon, sabotage, and get out of it. Shame on you. Shame on you, lady. Come on now. Let's talk now. Talk to me. We need to help. I'm going to do my job with these men. I'm going to get with them. But I ain't the one, but a man ain't the one who helped create this problem. I'm going to make him take his responsibility and be accountable for his part. I'm going to deal with these men about that. But ladies, you got to do your part too, because ain't no use in me bringing them healed and whole on one side to you, and then you're going to perpetuate the same bull crap. That ain't right now. And God ain't going to let it happen anyway. How do I know? It ain't happened for you yet. Well, I'm optimistic. Well, you stay blind if you want to. Go ahead. Tell me how that works. Because the numbers are against you. Facts. You ain't got nothing to say? Y'all mad? Y'all jumped out my line? You went somewhere else? T, is there anything? Can you bring in anything, T? T, you want to come on live? You like you sensible. I'm like if I bring you on my live, you know, you're gonna be one of the ones that ride. You wanna come on my live, T Lynch? Yeah, it's a good question. It's something that we need to address. Why y'all don't went? Boy, y'all don't went quiet. What's going on, Dexter? How you doing, Lady Lamb? What's going on? GG, come on. Gigi, you got something you might want to say? They ain't gonna kick you off. Come on over to they might kick you off of Facebook. You don't read my Facebook. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. What's up, LaWanda? How you doing, baby? No one's gonna answer the question. I'm gonna get my little workout in while I can. I ain't working out late tonight. It's Sunday. I ain't get 10, 15. Let me do 10 more while y'all waiting. I'll do this. Yep, in my Louis, in my custom shoes, in my custom pants. Admiral works for everything. Admiral don't care about you being custom. Admiral is saying, get that weight off of you. Admiral is saying, get that fat off of you. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is how I release some of my stress anyway. Just get out here and just roll. I don't even count no more. I just roll and roll your boat gently down the street. Squeeze, gently. Squeeze. Life is like a dream. Y'all go answer that question? Y'all better give me some answers. This lady's like tonight. I ain't got nothing to do because I'm off tomorrow anyway. I can go here 5, 6, 12 hours. Y'all gonna answer my question. Somebody gonna come on here and answer my question. I just believe. I don't think y'all gonna let King be himself tonight. Hold on now, he keep me dirty up the shoes now. Huh? Anybody? You good? Okay. You have an answer to that question? I'm mentally disturbed. I'm your man. I got some assignments that I need to be handling. You discover mentally I ain't all the way capable of handling some of those assignments. How do you handle it? Do you sabotage the relationship, get out of it? How do you do it? You stay, you communicate, you find a way to break through my wall, you find a way to get me the help because you see the potential. Are you willing to sacrifice to being a mate, to start being a meat, MEET, to help me get to the place where I need to be at. Y'all keep hitting the likes over here on my business page. Share the live. Let's get some new people on here. Share the live. I guess I'm bored. I ain't got nobody watching live on Facebook. All of them are there. Lord Jesus. Well, you know, every topic ain't meant to be watched and seen, I guess. You know, we take all these platforms sometimes for entertainment. I told you. I ain't no entertainer. I ain't no dancer. I ain't none of that stuff that be like posing. I ain't no model. I got model contracts. So I can dance. So I can do certain things. That ain't what I do. What I do is this. I bring healing. I'm not even talking about mental health. I told you, I don't deal with mental health. I deal with mental healing. So women, men are sick in your life. How do you help heal us? Come on. Nobody? Okay, let me make it more personal. I need your wife. Y'all think I'm just, yeah, that's that. Who he can, who. And then after being with me about 2 or 3 months, you fell in love with me. You so busy trying to be queendom and all this other kind of stuff. You enjoying the trips. Blase. We put our income together. We built a big empire. All of a sudden, I get stressful. Things ain't working right. I started losing all these beautiful abs. And all of a sudden now, I get big blood coming back out. I'm walking around. I'm all stressed. Everything. I'm over taking 12, 13, 14 pills. My blood pressure high. My sex game went down. I don't want to lick. I don't want to stick. I don't want to do nothing. I'm just bored. I just want to sit there and just look at you. And all of a sudden, you try to say, babe, what happened? What's going on? I don't want to talk about that. Now I'm just shutting down communication. All of a sudden, you figuring out, well, wait a minute. This didn't happen till this other load came on. Babe, are you mentally able to handle this? I don't want to talk about it. You don't talk to me like that. You call me crazy? What's wrong with you? No, I'm not calling you. I'm just trying to figure out what's really going on with you, boo. I don't want to talk about it. Don't go, or you don't trust me? If I didn't trust you, you wouldn't be in my house. You wouldn't be in my bed. That ain't a trust issue. It's a inability to be stable in serious situations that can affect the relationship. You need to help me. You need to figure it out. You need to figure it out. So, y'all help me. Come on, talk to me. I ain't got no time tonight. I got plugs in all of my equipment. That ain't going there no time soon. Anybody? Y'all want me to go rinse cutting up watermelon and eating that like y'all not and turn some music on and let y'all just listen? Because you know there's some people's lives that's all they do is play music all day and their lives just be running. They walk back and forth every now and then. Hey, how y'all doing? All right, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for people be sending them hearts and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, what the heck? So y'all paying for these people to just bore you to death and not talking about halfway or nothing. Really? There's one lady, she's from India. All she do is put up live on at night when she's going to sleep. And her stuff is over 1 million something views. Views, likes. People be hitting like 1 million. I'm like, what does she do at night that's so intriguing? Except for sleeping. And I watched it. My dumb tail watching for like 20, 30 minutes. I said, I know this helping this facility is later. I'm going to tap his feet like, hello, can you wake up? Yeah. I got up the next morning, because y'all not going to be working 3:30. Guess what? Still laying there. I was like, oh, no. And they sending her a check from all y'all likes. She got over 60-something thousand followers to watch her do nothing but sleep. There's some weirdo stuff going on in the world. Gee, you still on here? Talk to me. Can somebody talk to me? You ain't gonna talk to me? Make me like I'm just that person that's sitting out there that's alone, like he ain't got nobody. Talk to me, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all wanna talk to me? I can let y'all go. It's 8 o'clock. I done did my workout. I ain't doing no more than that. Shoot. I did something. Something better than nothing. Ain't killing me. My brother called me today after I gave my testimony. He said, bro, rest. I said, I will. No, bro. Yeah. Rest. Okay. He is the elder brother and the deacon of the church. I really want to take these clothes off and just go hard. Go put my Sunday suit on and just go. Katrina, how you doing? Hey. Can I ask you a question? I don't want to ask without permission. Do you have a little time to answer? Okay, so tonight is ladies' night. I've been dancing. I've been boo boo. All these people came in. They were like, ooh, and I did some poses. I did all that. Hit the lip, even showed the abs and everything. Like, bam. All that. Everybody, who come on in? Yeah, that's okay. Let's talk. And it went kind of cold and quiet around here now. I'm on 5 different platforms. And boy, they was, ooh, king, ooh. Now I asked the question, and that was, you're involved in a man. And I know your status. But you're say you're involved in a man. I'm not talking about him, this in general. You're involved with a man, good man. He's not toxic. Not being no even like that. You just discover as the relationship goes on that there's some inability for him to be stable in certain situations mentally that will help the relationship if he can become stable. But it's also somewhat threatening the relationship, not being a narcissist, not being a beater or abuser, but just because he can't make 2 + 2 be 4, he keeps on making it 5 or 3, he is not, 4 is not registered. Do you abandon him and perpetuate the abandonment of men, as some women have? And I'm not saying this is all women's fault. I'm saying the part that women can play. Because women have understood themselves to be a helpmate, M-A-T-E, when Genesis 2:18 says M-E-E-T, which is not what you become as a M-A-T-E. M-A-T is mean companionship. M-E-E-T means I help meet, I help assist, I help bring something to the table to fulfill the assignment that's been given to you by God that is always heavy for the man to do. But if he's not alone, because it's not good for him to be alone, he has that help meet. He ain't trying to make you his mate. Not yet. You're going to be that. It's destined. But you need to make sure you can help him meet this assignment. You discover he ain't got it all there for that. How do you help him to start the process to get there, or if not, help him there? Help him be what God told y'all women to do. This ain't what a man told y'all to do. God said for you to be the M-E-E-T. Genesis 2:18. Go read it. It never said M-A-T. Blew me away when I read it years ago. That's when we did the whole Adam and Eve thing. We did it in Vegas. M-E-E-T, not M-A-T. How then do you help him do that? And that elevator ain't all the way between floor 7 and 8. Ain't stopping at the right floor. Do you abandon them? Sabotage the relationship? Get out of it? Find something new? What do you do? What would you do? I know you're not necessarily. What would you do? If you don't do something, you're going to pass it along to the next woman. So like the last woman that he had going to pass you along to you. And we're going to keep perpetuating the same drama. And it won't end until the woman take her part. Don't worry about the man. I got them. I'm just a deal with them niggas. The men take theirs. But I need to know from the women, what do y'all do? I know what my counseling experience has taught me that woman to do. I mean, stop that. That ain't helping. That ain't helping. You said you just answered. Oh, all I see you say is how your day doing. My day is going well, but I don't see your answer to that question. Oh, my day is going good. My day is always going to go good. Can you answer that question? What I was saying? Because if you did, re-answer it again. I didn't see it. It probably didn't come through. Because we need to stop it, ladies. We need to figure it out. This is your night. Let's get these men together. Let's get it right. I'll handle them on the man side. I'll talk to them, sit down, mentor them, help them, counsel them. I'll go to some areas, find out why they are the way they are and stuff. But when I bring them back to you, what part you gonna play to make sure that all my hard work ain't just you ride the coattail and enjoying life? No, 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 because this shit come to work. Yeah, come to work. I'm a queen. Not yet. No, 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 no. The Bible says in Genesis, the woman was called two things. One, first of all, she was called a woman. That's in her helpmeet stage. Second call, she's called Eve. That's in her helpmate stage. When she became a mate, M-A-T-E, she gave him some kids. When she was just woman, M-E-E-T, she gave him some help. She helped him get to the tree to eat of the knowledge of good and evil, so he could bring Jesus Christ, who had already died before the foundation of the world, because God already knew man won't be able to handle the pressure in the garden. That's why he said, you don't be able to do what I'm going to tell you to do. What is that? I need you to go disobey me. I'm not going to disobey you, God. God said, but if you don't, my son's death will be in vain. What you mean? Why he dying? Because you're going to do something you're supposed to be doing. Not me. Go to sleep. Eve, come here. He ain't supposed to do what I'm telling him to do right now. He loves me so much, he just ain't going to disobey. But he going to love you so much that you have the ability to get him to the place he needs to be. So that Jesus, who's already on that cross, that's him. Hey, that's it. What's up, G? Yeah, what's going on? I'm dying for you too. Everybody getting died for. All right. What y'all need to do? We need you to make sure that elevator go to that top floor. To get Adam to leave the place he had positioned him to be and go talk to this beast that's in this tree so that he can be able to eat the knowledge of good and evil so that my son's crucifixion is not in vain. Got you, God. You know how y'all women, y'all obedient to God right off the back. Y'all don't have to go through all the whole crap we go through. Come on there, Adam. Yes. Girl, you bone in my bone, flesh my flesh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hey, who is this over here? Oh, we don't go over there. Why not? See that tree? I don't even want you to eat of it, but I don't want you to touch it. See, God told him not to eat. Eve goes and tells the serpent that Adam said God said, don't eat or touch. She added two. Because Adam says, don't even eat. And if you don't touch it, what you don't touch, you can't eat. You can only eat what you touch. So I don't even want you to touch it, girl. She goes over there anyway. Adam knows all wide, following behind Eve, trying to figure out what is it about her because they naked and not know it. They're naked and not ashamed, the Bible says. So he don't even know she's naked. He knows something about her. So he follows her too. And she's talking to the serpent, who's down the tree, look like a monkey. That's another story. And as they're talking and conversating, she eats of his knowledge that God knows that the day that you eat of this knowledge, good and evil, it wasn't an apple or banana, it was knowledge of good and evil. That your eyes are going to be open, you're going to be like God, for real. And the more he kept talking, the more her eyes came open. And then she turned and gave that knowledge to Adam, and Adam did eat also, and their eyes were both open. Then they knew they were naked, they went healed. When God comes walking, talking about what's going on, Adam, he says, hey, what's going on? He said, whoa, what you doing behind that tree? I'm naked. Well, who told you was naked? See, what happened was, you know that woman you gave me? Yeah. She got to talking. Well, what was she talking about? Tell her. Well, it was this thing over here. What thing? Him. Say. What's up, Dad? What you doing out here? See, when Michael kicked me out, what happened was everybody's passing the buck, right? God's supposed to hand out curses. You get on your belly for the rest of your days. Crawl on your belly. Eat the dust. You, when you have children, yeah, because you're naked, now you're supposed to start having sex. When you start having children, you're going to have them in hurtful pain. But the heel of one of them is going to bruise the head of what this sucker done did to get y'all into this trouble. And you, talking about this woman I gave you, I told you to do it in the first place and you didn't do it. But she helped you go ahead and do it. But guess what? Get out the garden, get out my house, go out there and make your own, and sweat and tears and fists and thorns should you be able to eat from for the rest of the days of your life. How do y'all handle a man who is not able to fulfill his assignment? What do you do? Because Eve figured it out. Eve knew that Adam will never disobey God, no how, no way. Somehow she figured, if you don't disobey him, Jesus can't come. If Jesus don't come, he died in vain. Because y'all do know the Bible says before the foundation of the world. So that means Jesus had already died before we had the first sin that happened. He died for sin that was going to happen. But Adam, like, I ain't doing about I ain't doing that. No, I ain't fixing, no. I enjoy being. God said, it ain't good for you to be alone. I'm going to date Jesus. No, you're not. Jesus ain't trying to date you. You might be dating him, but you don't know he ain't dating you. He ain't your husband. He's a husband man. It means he's a tender of you. He ain't your husband. Y'all stop lying on God. He ain't ready. And that's what I make the Bible. The Bible is my story time. It tells the truth because I lived it and experienced it. I never preach nothing I can't prove. I can prove that happened because it happens to us. I got 4,000 cases that women come into a situation and just don't know how to get their man to fulfill their assignment because they don't realize that their man don't have the ability to be stable in their thinking because they don't know how to think that way because they've never had the opportunity to be taught and developed. And now you come along and you so worried about being a damn queen and being married. Trick that. Stop. To what? To someone who can't obey God? Come on. In no form or fashion? Then who's leading y'all? If God ain't leading him, he leading you. Who leading y'all? You better get that nigga to figure out how to talk to God. You better get it. That conversation with God and Adam in chapter 3 was the toughest one I ever had. When Adam had to talk to God and tell him, I'm naked, he said, well, who told you that? If I ain't told you, you don't supposed to know that. What you hiding for? That woman you gave me. Oh, you sucker you. Be a man. Come talk to me. He leafed it. Boy, ain't nobody will give you an answer. Now everybody quiet. Okay. Well, I can just only tell you from cases that I have, and I ain't tried every case, but majority of the time, women, what y'all end up doing is you sabotage a relationship or you abandon it. You can get out of it as soon as possible. Unfortunately, you turn a man who is calm to a man who is uncontrolled in his anger now because a man who is not stable in his mind is unstable in all his ways. And because he doesn't like the depression and leaving, he becomes psycho and dangerous, make threats, and even sometimes do harm. I want that to stop. I'm tired of counseling women with black eyes, broken bones. I'm tired of counseling men who just are crying out, but nobody's willing to give him a solid understanding. So his tears never end. It's just not seen no more. It's internal. Anything that happens internal is death to the body. Once you start to internally bleed, there's no stopping it, you're going to die. Once you start internally crying, you're going to shut down. You're not going to be the same person that she fell in love with. And all you men is listening to me. The worst things to do to a woman, is stay in her life, and you don't give her any type of sign of compassion or love. You're just there. She don't know how to shut that off. That's just what she's made of. She'll love you while she leaves you, but she just don't know how to do nothing else. But that's not fair to do that to her. All because you don't want to talk. Okay. Yeah, I designed these shoes. These are King Hawk 5 shoes. There's a box right there, one of one. I won't be selling these to you all. I was, but I changed my mind. I want to keep these to myself for a while. I might release them in Christmas. I might release 10 of them in Christmas, so the top 10 who wants them. I might release them in Christmas. I think the women version of the shoe that I created is more fire than this. I got a pink bottom and a red bottom. Go to my site. The way you go to my site, go up for those that's on my TikTok channel. Go to the link tree. It's up there by my profile. Come off the live. Go to the link tree. Click it. Go to the third tab. That's the website. Look at the new for men and women. I think you're gonna like it. You can order them today. Get them as fast because they're custom made to order. So when you order, that's when we get them custom made for you from Nike. These are not come from China and all that kind of stuff. This is from Nike. You're gonna get a box. I'm probably say one of one also, or either gonna say two of them because or three of one because it's gonna be the pattern that I have with them. I'm only selling 10 of them. After 10 of all of those shoes, each shoe is sold, because I don't want my shoes to work. So that means you won't be seeing my shoe unless all 10 of y'all from the same state, same city, same family. But you won't be seeing my shoes on nobody else's feet, color code. You'll never see these shoes. You would never see these shoes anywhere on anyone's feet exactly made like this because I'm the designer. All of the shoes go for $225. All of the shoes go for $225. I brought it down to one price across the board for now. The low tops are $225 and mid tops are $250. These are $250 and the low tops are $225. I think right now we have them all as a special to try to get you all to go in there and look. I'm going to let you off. Y'all enjoy your Sunday evening. I appreciate you guys. Since nobody want to answer the question, everybody done froze up. I didn't say you're going to have the right answer or the wrong answer. All right? And I'm not the smartest person in the room. Your answer might blow my answer out the water. You might totally disagree with everything I've said. Okay. I just asked you what it was. You need a size 5? Oh, yeah. We have the women's, in the women's shoe, they go from 5 all the way to 12. Specify what size you want. Yes, we have to go in there, look which shoe you want, put the size you want, or you that you pay for it. We will then get a design for you. Takes you. It will come. The shoe will come to our shop. We will quality check it, make sure everything is good with it. We will then mail it to you from our shop. It will be in the box. I'll show you what the box looks like. Nike by you. On the end of it, it's going to say my buy. Have my name, have your size. This is the box. And say what number it is. This is 1 of 1. I have on. Yours should say 2, but 1 of 2, 1 of 3. However you're gonna say 2 of 2, whatever you're gonna say. I had a 2 of 2 of anything because everything I made has just been for me for right now. Just not releasing it. These are the original. These are my shoes. That's my initials, LLC. These original shoes that I did with Nike for me, red bottoms. These are my red bottom Nikes with the new suede, leather in the back, leather contour all around, orange shoelaces, yellow, orange tab around. Air Force Ones. All of my shoes are Air Force Ones. See the box that Nike made for you. So those who know anything about how Nike does it. So when Nike looks at all of my creations, if they decide to take one of my shoes and make it go public and national, my shoe will be in every Nike store. From that point, it's a Nike shoe. Oh, yes, Mocha, go to my website. Oh, you ain't seen the ones for y'all? Go to my website. Little Pink, I have pink bottoms. At the bottom, it's all pink. I just don't have the shoe with me right now. I don't need to order it for me. Yeah, I told them I designed it and told them to hold it till the woman buys it. And it's gonna come in. I'm show it, display it, take pictures of it, display it, and mail it off to you. It won't be worn, it's gonna be shown and displayed, mail it off to you. Go to the site, yeah. Go to my link tree, go to the third tab, go look at the woman's shoe. It's nice. It's on there. Matter of fact, I uploaded on all of my platforms. All of my platforms, y'all see it where it says that you can order the men's, you can order the women's, you can order the unisex. I have the unisex one, and unisex is fine. So for the men, it's black bottom. So that's an all black, pretty much black shoe, red, I think it was in the green, black bottom, nice. So it's black and green. All my stuff gonna have green in it because of the fact being it's the host. All of them would have green something. You have green in the back, you have green here, green shoelaces, green bottom, green. It's gonna be cool. That stands for the Hulk. All of my shoes is gonna have the yellow somewhere. That represents the king. This is my mage. King Hulk. It's gonna have some of that in there somewhere. The reason why I didn't go green on this shoe is because I think my other one has it. Now, I created this shoe also. I just created the color of it. And I let it be where it's still for Nike. This came from their duck line when I seen it. I was like, this is nice. So I ended up buying this shoe, how they made it. And that's what gave me the idea to create this shoe. So I created my own shoe I got from this idea right here. I thought it was really nice, really neat, very neat. Probably, I look good, dog. I have underneath my profile is a website. The website is a long name, right? Because it's attached to our store, right? So the store name is Royalty Creation, but underneath the link tree gets you directly to the Hulk, the King Hulk store. So LINK, you can't see it up there. It's and it won't let me type it on here for some reason. So LINK, link. The word tree is TR period EE. So LINK, all one word, TR period. Okay. Then a / and then put my name, King Hulk 50, the number 50, the word N as in Nancy, UP. So I'm gonna give it all to you. Link tree, period, RD, / King Hulk 50 and up. You go there, so go to the third tab. That's our website. It's gonna say website on it. But this is where I got the inspiration of coming up with my own shoe. One of these days I take you to the vault, show you all of my custom shoes. It looks really nice. And a wall, got a shoe wall. All of it sits behind glass, or plastic. Like this is a shoe. Ladies always asking, what do you sell for the ladies? I said everything for the ladies. This is a lady's red bottom by Christian Louboutin. Sell these too. Yep. $450. You really 800. Get it for $450 for you. I also got that in the heel. Made just like that, but it's a heel version. Red bottom. $450. It's in the real Christian times. I'm not no knockoff. All right, any other questions? Since y'all don't want to answer that one I was asking. No other questions? All right. Thank you all. Thank you over here on YouTube. Appreciate you guys.